video for you because I wanted to talk to you about 10, 12 different benefits to nutrition and exercise that you guys probably haven't realized, don't know about, never heard of. And I'm starting off with my home base here at the Core in Houston. We're going to walk into the office over here and we're going to sit down and talk about some of these issues. I think they're really important. And I know a lot of you guys have been commenting about keep sharing the videos, and I love learning about this stuff. So I always try and research and put together topics and information that provides value to people. So take a seat with me. I wanted to cover some things that you guys may have been experiencing, whether you're active, whether you're not active, but nutrition and fitness have a lot of benefits that work together with systems in the body that really help either eliminate or help prevent or help cure, to an extent at least, a number of things. So I wanted to go over at least a good 10. First thing, as far as nutrition and exercise. Nutrition and exercise can actually help reduce mucus in the body, okay? That's phlegm. If you have allergies a lot, if you're dealing with a lot of congestion, if you're dealing at certain times of the year or even as the weather changes, diet, nutrition combined with exercise can actually help reduce mucus in the body. There are certain foods you can actually eat to help reduce those. All things you can kind of Google. Some of them are going to be vegetables, some of them are going to be roots. There's also supplements you can take. So real quick, when I talk about nutrition, I don't just mean are you eating salads and stuff like that. Nutrition covers hydration. Nutrition covers supplementation. Nutrition covers weeding out stuff and detoxing your body from some of the things you're eating. It covers taking the inflammation out in ways. So nutrition covers a lot of things. And one of the biggest things that can help reduce mucus in the body, okay, so the feelings you get all the time when you're stuffed up, that can actually be treated through cleaning out your diet, cleaning out your system, and combining exercise with that. Another thing, did you guys know that depression has been for a while, most people don't know about it a lot, but has been treated with high doses of vitamin C and nutrition. So rather than a lot of antidepressants or cocktails of antidepressants, nutrition is actually being used to treat chronic depression. And there's been a lot of studies that show high doses of vitamin C, certain food groups, eating different ways actually has the same effect, if not better, than antidepressants, and it's better for your body as well. So for those of you who battle with it, know someone who's battled with it, and are thinking in terms of, is there anything else I can do because I want to get off meds? There may be a lot to be said to looking into a doctor that's a naturopath, or doing your research, finding out what kind of things actually alter the brain and mood and help take you out of that state, because depression and with a number of other diseases and conditions are being treated with nutrition and exercise. So the effects of the positive effects and benefits that has on depression is increased when you combine the two. Okay, so number 3, regularity. Okay, what do I mean by regularity? If you haven't guessed it already, it's going to the bathroom, and I'm talking about at least mostly number 2. Okay, so since nutrition deals with hydration, and it deals with eating more often, and it deals with eating more foods that have fiber in them and getting more color and nutrients in your body, the right kind of things that your body needs to absorb, and in order to clean out your gut, flush through your system, you should see yourself becoming more regular. Now, why is that important? Okay, I talk to all my clients about their regularity, i.e. their gut health, i.e. how often they're going number 2, okay? If you're only going number 2 once a day, even if you're only going number 2 twice, and definitely if you're going like every other day, you're toxic, okay? That can be treated by nutrition, okay? That can be treated by nutrition and exercise, which means upping your hydration and your fluid intake, which means taking proper supplementations like a probiotic, which means eating more often, encouraging yourself to drink more often, right? Cutting out sugary stuff and sodium, okay? All of that helps the effectiveness and efficiency of your gut health and your metabolism, and you should see yourself going to the restroom more, which means your body detoxes more, and therefore your metabolism, all other processes work at a more optimal level. So nutrition and exercise help with your regularity. Next thing is also sleep. Sleep is so critical, and I talk to all my clients about sleep. Nutrition also helps with sleep. A lot of the way we eat, a lot of our lifestyle, the stress we're under, the lack of exercise and so forth actually hinders our body's ability to go to sleep and stay asleep, okay? And eating the right foods, cleaning out your diet, detoxing in a way that cleans out your system and puts the right nutrition in and balances things like your alkalinity and all kinds of stuff actually helps you sleep better. You also might notice there are some things you take to help you sleep that don't work anymore, or that you have built up an immunity to certain pharmaceuticals and drugs and stuff like that that you may have taken to calm down, to relax your muscles, to go to sleep, that don't have the same effect anymore. When you start to eat healthier and when you start to have more proper nutrition, you can start to see that your body responds to those medications and those supplements stuff a little differently. And I've had my own experience with that as well. So sleep is a big thing. You should start to see yourself sleep better, particularly with fitness, particularly with intensity in fitness, okay? That will help change up your sleep patterns and a lot of times in a positive way. Another thing is migraines, okay? Those of you who have chronic migraines can also be treated with nutrition, okay? A lot of it has to do with detoxing the body. Migraines, it can be a form of responding to inflammation, okay? Not only that, but stress. And so another way to de-stress is also through fitness and nutrition. Now imagine combining the two. You start to de-stress, detox, and you take away a lot of the triggers that have formed in your body that causes and sets off things like migraines, okay? Another thing is, might seem obvious, but really it heightens your body's immunity. So your immune system, the effectiveness of your immune system is heightened through proper nutrition and fitness. And I want to break those two down, okay? Because on the nutrition side, you probably lack certain nutrients you need specific for your lifestyle, okay? On the fitness side, it helps balance out stress levels, cortisol levels. It helps you sleep a little better. And a lot of stuff happens when you sleep that helps your immune system. Okay, so when you combine proper nutrition, getting more nutrients, getting balanced nutrition, getting the right supplementation, the right hydration, okay, what it does is, again, it detoxes your body of the toxins and the bad stuff we want flushed out. And when you do exercise on a regular basis, it helps that circulation, which brings certain blood cells that defend against bacteria and viruses. It circulates better through your system. So it ups your circulation and therefore heightens your immune system. Another one is skin. Good, clear skin, okay? So if we just look at the aspect of hydration, if anyone's ever taken the water challenge, a lot of people have water challenges at work, right? You may see that your skin will clear up, it'll be more supple, it'll have a better glow, but for sure when you start to detox the nasty junk and you dump the junk from your system, okay, and you put the right type of food in with the right type of hydration, most of the time your skin will clear up and you'll see that. Some people actually through stress and through toxicity will have acne and stuff, not just on their face, but on their back and other areas. Okay, so it's not just am I cleaning the surface of my skin, how am I treating my skin, which is the largest organ in your body? How am I treating my skin from the inside out? Okay, so nutrition and exercise really helps with that. A lot has to do with the circulatory system and getting the right nutrition and nutrients to all the parts of your body particularly. So feed your skin the way you need to. Another thing is addictions. And I'm talking all forms. I'm not just talking about drugs. I'm talking about sugar addictions. I'm talking about fatty, greasy foods. I'm talking about drug addictions. I'm talking about pharmaceutical addictions. Are you addicted to some sort of pill or something like that? Proper nutrition combined with physical activity, okay, can help either eliminate or really mitigate the addiction pattern that you have, okay? I know I can tell you for myself, it's done wonders for my addiction to sugar because I had a high addiction to sugar. And I still, every time I pass something that's a sweet or something like that, my pancreas will stimulate and it's a little hard, but I no longer crave it like I used to. So sugar addiction can be treated by nutrition. And the fact that you put an exercise with it and then you feed yourself, you fuel yourself properly pre and post workout really helps with that. But there's a lot of research that also shows that it helps with drug addiction as well. And so instead of eating kind of bad food or junk food, craving type of comfort food to replace that addiction, I'm talking about proper healthy nutrition. Another thing people might not know of is it actually helps people who smoke to quit smoking. There was a study in 2011, and later on I can provide more of these resources when I post it, but they took about 500, or it might have been 500 to 1,000 smokers, and they had them weightlift or participate in resistance training. And over a 12-week period, some 16 to 18% of the smokers who were weightlifting stopped smoking or could stop smoking, or reported that it was a lot easier to stop over that 12-week period, that 3-month period, when they incorporated weightlifting into their routine. Okay, so just from physical activity, okay, it heightened their ability to sort of drop that habit. So whether it's addictions in the form of sugar, drugs, smoking, fitness, and nutrition combined really can help with that. So think of that in terms of, what are some of the things you feel like you're addicted to? Could changing my diet and my workout, or integrating better diet and activity, could that help with that as well? Another thing I'm gonna throw in there is appetite. Like immune system and like that barrier you have to protect yourself against getting sick. Some people already know that going to the gym and working out can help your mood. But it really can help mental clarity. And there's been a lot of studies that show that proper nutrition and physical activity, both of them separate, but imagine them combined, that proper nutrition and physical activity actually helps mental focus. And it's a lot of studies that show whether you're a college student or different age groups actually help you focus, become more productive, smarter, so to speak. Okay. Last thing I'm going to actually throw in there is for the women out there. When you clean out your diet and you participate in physical activity, whether it's weightlifting or whatever, it actually can improve, if not eliminate, things like period cramps. So when you get to a point where you're talking about chronic muscle cramp and fatigue and stuff like that, that can really help. So there's so many things that a lot of people deal with on a daily basis that are chronic or otherwise: depression, cramps, irregularity, sleep problems. I don't have any appetite. I'm always hungry and I can't seem to fill that gap. Like I'm always eating even though I just ate. A lot of that can be controlled through diet and exercise. Okay. Now there are a number of other factors that can help as well: controlling your stress, controlling your sleep, talking through things. There's a number of variables that go into a healthy body, mind, and spirit. But for the most part, I went over reduction of mucus in the body. Okay, helps with a lot of that allergies in response to not only what's in your body, but what's outside of your body. Depression, regularity, how often you go to the bathroom, the capacity to fall asleep and stay asleep longer, clear skin, right? Clearing up your skin, its ability to treat migraines, to heighten your body's immune system, to treat addictions in the form of smoking and sugar and fatty food and cravings, drugs, and even so much as like cramping, mental clarity, mood, all of those things I think people take for granted, but there's actually a lot of studies, rhetoric out there, data that proves it. So some of these items I'm going to go into deeper in other segments, but please feel free to comment. Please feel free to share, let me know what you're looking for, what you think. I work with a great nutritionist here at the Core, and together we have a lot of information that we can share, and I want to provide value to you. So check me also out on my Instagram, which is Panthera_fitness, and I will see you next time.